can't get over this show. HBO's Task is on another level. I continue to be impressed week after week after week with these big reveals and big moments, how it's building these characters in this story, and episode 5 was the best of them all. Big spoilers do follow, so if you have not seen episode 5, make sure you favorite this and come back to it later. This fucking guy. Look, we had talked about it. We had theorized about it. It was the easiest decision of them all, but ultimately it was revealed that Grasso is at least one of the people giving information to the Dark Arts. He's working directly with Jason, which kind of makes me interested to see if Grasso maybe has a history with the Dark Arts, or is maybe a former member, has a family member, or some kind of relationship with Jason that goes years and years back, because they seem like they have a very strong working relationship with each other. Everything we saw from Kat last week was ultimately a red herring. We had talked about it in the review video I did for that episode. I just love how it was all set up, and I also really enjoy how they didn't really beat around the bush about it. In this episode, they just flat out showed us. They had Jason and Grasso walk up to each other, talking with each other. It wasn't made this big old thing, because the moment that Tom and everyone else on the team finds out that Grasso is working with the Dark Arts is going to be the bigger moment. Quickly, 2 big things before we get to everything that went down with Tom and Robbie, which was the absolute highlight of this week's episode. But let's talk about Aaron. The tragic moment with Aaron and Perry, and what went down with those characters, and Perry finding out that Aaron is the actual one giving information to Robbie and backstabbing everything Dark Arts. I am a little nervous when it comes to Perry. He's kind of becoming a little bit of a scary character. He definitely seems like someone who does have it all together. He kind of has this calm demeanor, but typically those are the ones that can break out in rage and unravel very quickly, and we saw that this episode. Secondly, and this is a much brighter part of this conversation, but it looks like Maeve is going to make it out alive. We have talked the last couple weeks how it kind of has felt like they have been setting her up to be in the crossfire between the Dark Arts and Robbie. But after this week's episode, she turned Sam into the police, which I'm very happy that that storyline is kind of wrapped up. But now that she is in a way protected by them, it looks like her and the kids are going to be okay. But let's get to the big stuff here. We have Tom and Robbie. We have Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey. Unbelievable performance. Masterclass acting in every sense of the word. The entire time they were on screen together, I was sitting there marveling at what they were doing. From when Tom first showed up at Robbie's house, to Robbie figuring out what Tom was really doing, to that unreal car sequence with them speaking, the back and forth between the two of them. And then when Robbie let Tom go, the best line in the entire episode so far, right before Tom walks away, he says, "Hey, look, we can help you. You don't need to do this." Robbie simply responds by saying, "Even if I wanted to go home, I don't know if I know the way." I don't see how there's any way Tom Pelphrey is not nominated for an Emmy for this show. I'm serious. He is the standout of this series so far. I am so happy that he's involved in the show, because so many people who have never seen him before